Hello and welcome. It's Wednesday, the 22nd of June. I am Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Apologies, the video is a little bit late today. Hopefully, a lot of you saw it in the comments last night. I put it in the review. It would be late out today. Today sort of crept up on me. Remarkably, I've had to go this morning to daughter number two's sports day and be there for an hour and three quarters. I've come home. I've had less than an hour to turn around, eat something, get a video done, and then back out for daughter number one's sports day. So 4 hours in the sun today watching small people run about and drop beanbags. That is my day. Clearly there's some like warming of the cockle moments in there too, but a lot of it is standing around watching other people's children drop beanbags. So that is my day. In between, I've got some selections. So I'll try and make this video super quick because we've got today's bets, £20. It's a full stake day. And we've got the golf for the weekend. It's a normal, back to normal golf stake, £10 for the weekend. Lucky 15 and a couple of singles. So all that coming up. Before we'll do a review of yesterday. 10 on, 9.58. Very close, but not quite enough. So we had Strongbow placed, 11 to 2. Ahmad, there was a non-runner in that race, took it down to paying 2 places. It was a nose away from being third, so even if there was, it wouldn't have been quite good enough. Their mass gathering backed in the last hour or two of the race before the race to 11 to 2. Zaire was really disappointing. Intend ran a great race and placed at 16s. So on one line it should have a place treble and on the other it should be a place double. So it was a reasonable return. Then the win Trixie wasn't very good. So that Ahmad was 4th, Smoky Malone was 5th, Dutch Glory was placed, but nothing back on the Trixie bet. So that wasn't so good today. It wasn't so good yesterday. Today, I'm trying to do this quick. I don't know if it's noticeable. Right, so today we've got this. So those of you who read the review last night will have seen this bet before. I put it up because it's the only afternoon bet. But I knew it was going to be a bit tight for some people to turn it around because the first race is 2:05. So if you've seen it on the review, bet's the same as what I put. These are the prices. There's not massive movement from last night. So we've got 205 in the first leg. Worcester, Vivas, that was 11s last night. 8 to 1 is the channel price. We've got 215 Salisbury. Pettickside, we had it before when it placed at 50s. It's been running well since. And 8 to 1, it's a slight drifter from last night's price. Then we've got 255 Carlisle, Le Review, 20 to 1, same price as last night. And 325 Carlisle, Commonsensical, 9 to 1. All 4 bets today are all better placed with Sky because of the extra place terms. This has got 1 extra place on one of these races. It's not much in it. Paddy Pound would be your second best option. So if you've got Sky, do that. If you don't have Sky but you can do Paddy. They're the best 2. I would, as I always say, will put these bets on anyone. I'm not putting bets on that I would only put on with Sky. These are bets I put on anywhere, but you've got a better chance of return putting it on with Sky because of the place terms. That is bet 1, £6 your bet, straightforward 20p each way, lucky 15. Then I've got 2 evening lucky 15s and then a 4th bet, which is basically an each way Trixie with 3 of the selections from the evening bets. So hopefully this will make sense. So I've got a specific Bath lucky 15. I'm having to go a couple of the bigger prices in here as well. And I would flag today particularly, there's quite a few races I'm going at that aren't necessarily favourable terms. I've got a lot of paying 2 place races, 7 runners and things. I just felt like the horses were good enough to put in. So Bath, 5 o'clock, Flying Dragon, 33 to 1. Following up with 5:30, 60s Chic, 4 to 1. 7 o'clock, Eton College, 7 to 1. And 8 o'clock, Lilandra. It was between 2 in that, and it's made it nice and easy this afternoon because 1 drifted and 1 shortened. So always take the drifter for me. The bigger price, the better value. So I'm aware of what the market's doing, but I don't chase a shortening price. I will follow the price that goes bigger. So I'm happy with the Lilandra 22s. So that's a straightforward 20p each way, lucky 15 again. 3rd, straightforward 20p each way, lucky 15. 3 at Naas and 1 at Kempton. So we're starting off the 540 Naas, Poets Pride at 7s. Then the 710 at Naas, Female Soldier at 12s. 740 Naas, Zahir, 15 to 2. 820 Kempton, Lever, 20 to 1. Big flag on this one. I know I keep saying Sky's better today. This was in my selections, paying 2 places, and now Sky are paying 3 places, even though there's 7 runners. So that's made it even more favourable from a terms point of view. So definitely, if you've got the option, these are better with Sky. I'm always hoping that we don't need extra place terms and things, but they do come in handy quite regularly. So lever 20 to 1. 20p each way, lucky 15. That is bet 3. And then to finish us off with the horses, I've taken the best 3 value horses from the last 2 bets and put them in an each way Trixie. So rather than do additionals on the lucky 15s, I've taken it across. So we've got 5 o'clock Bath again, Flying Dragon, 8 o'clock Bath Lilandra, and 8:20 Kempton Lever. 25p each way Trixie. So each way doubles and trebles on those 3 combinations. All right. That is my horses for the day. Now I'm going to go into golf. If you want the golf, stay on the line. If you don't want the golf, see you in the morning. We'll be back normal time. No sports days tomorrow. Okay, so this is my singles for the golf. I'm very stacked on the Travelers. So the Travelers Championship is my main tournament this weekend. I've only got one individual bet on the BMW, and I've not done anything in the Seniors Tour this weekend. I didn't like anything from a value perspective. So these are my 4 singles for the weekend, all in the Travelers, and it's a Kevin bet pretty much. Kevin Streelman 100 to 1, 40p each way. Kevin Kisner 100 to 1, 40p each way. Danny Lee 200 to 1, 40p each way. And then Kevin Tway 400 to 1, 30p each way. That's a bit more, well, clearly I'm playing risky with all of these. They're big prices. As you know, I avoid the top end of the market, going to try and find the value. Streelman, better price, I think it was, off the top of my head, I didn't write it down, I think it was William Hill and Betfred might be the better value there. Most of the others are fairly competitive with Sky Bet for these, but Kevin Streelman I think was slightly better with Betfred, and William Hill, I think it is William Hill, I think they were 125s, same place terms. So, and we are in 8 places, I'm not doing any of the extra places markets or anything, 8 places, okay. And then finally, the Golf Lucky 15. Nice lucky 15 for this weekend. So the top one is the only one in the BMW. And those of you, again, if you saw, I put a little comment yesterday. There was a couple of these that were worth taking singles, I think. And Darren Fitchart was the main one. So Paddy Power are 33 to 1 on this on its own. So just about this bet is better with Paddy than it is with Sky. But you're getting better places and terms for 2 of them on Sky. So it's better for Paddy Power for Darren Fitchart, better for Callum Tarrant and Russell Knox for Sky. Overall, it's better for Paddy Power, but if Darren Fitchart doesn't do the business, then you'd wish you're on with Sky. The channel bets are Sky. The bet is slightly more valuable with Paddy, but if you haven't got the option, then Sky is absolutely fine. So we've got, in the BMW, it said top South African, 3 places. Darren Fitchart, 14s is the price on Sky and across the board, but Paddy are 33s, which is ridiculous. Then in the Travellers, top English, that's playing 2 places. Callum Tarrant, 15 to 2. Then again, the Travellers, top GB in Ireland, Russell Knox, paying 3, 16 to 1. And the Travellers again, top Asian, paying top 2, Aniban Lahiri, 6 to 1. 20p each way, lucky 15, and I've done it as an additional double on the bottom 2. They're the 2 that I slightly favour. I haven't done it on Fitchart because the price is fine. If the price was 33s on Paddy, I'd probably look at doing the bet different. But I'm taking the extra double on Russell Knox and Aniban Lahiri, where I think slightly better. They're not the best prices, but they're the best ones I think for value. So hopefully that is clear. That is my golf bet. Right, I breezed through that. Any questions, shove it in the comments. I may be a little bit slow for the next couple of hours because I'm at Sports Day round 2, getting myself very hot and sweaty, I'm sure. No, I'm not competing, just to be clear though. Grand. So that is today's bet, £20 bet, £10 for the golf. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully most of you were on the earlier bet last night, so you're not having to rush around to get it on now. And that is me for the day. Thanks very much. Cheerio. Pleasure as always.